Hey guys, long time no see. Got Mr. Gary here with me tonight. He hasn't been on my videos last couple times, but hopefully our internet holds out. It's been going in and out all evening. We struggled watching the Super Bowl in more ways than one. First off, we don't watch sports, and we did it for Jake because he wanted to watch it. So we made snacks, and we tried to watch a Super Bowl. It was super boring.
It was the worst one I ever watched.
Yeah, and plus our internet kept buzzing in and out, so it kept buffering, but whatever. Anyway, before I get into like the weight loss update and everything else that we was going to talk about, I wanted to mention a local girl. Her name is Courtney Winter. She's 20 years old from Poca, West Virginia. I'm actually friends with her mom. I worked with her mom, and her mom's one of my customers, and I had ordered some lipstick off of her because she is starting up her own beauty line. She's actually in the process of making it, and she puts all her input in and all this. She's like actually in there doing it, and she's only 20, and she's local, and I have one of her lipsticks on tonight. Actually, the color I have on is Grind. It's like a nude color. It's probably my favorite. It dries to a matte finish, and it really don't transfer either. It's actually some pretty good lipstick. I ordered it just to help her out because I saw where her mom was posting, and then her mom messaged me and asked if I could give her a little shout out on one of my videos, and I said, of course. But if you want to order one or give her a chance, she is Courtney Winter on Facebook and Insta, or you can go to her website. It is 4beautybabes.com. 4, not F-O-U-R-E. It's just the number 4, beautybabes, all one line.com. And this is, like I said, this is the Grind, and this is Blessed, which is like a nude mauve color. And then I also got a red here that I've not used yet, and it's called Boss Mood. I haven't been in a boss mood yet, but I'll get there.
You're boss.
I'm bossy. I've been real bossy here lately.
Yeah.
So, and I'll try to go in on my phone while this video is going and put her link in there too, if you didn't catch it. So, everybody's had several messages about my weight loss update. I probably should have been updating more often, but honestly, there's not been a whole lot to say.
You starved your whole family.
Gary's losing weight because we're not feeding off each other, but I'm somewhere between the 40 and 50 pound mark of weight loss. I have not been to the doctor yet. My appointment actually got rescheduled, and I go this week. And my scales vary a little bit from what the doctor's scales vary or say. So I weigh myself every Friday morning naked, and so. And I couldn't really see. Gary stepped on my glasses while he was vacuuming the other day. And I usually wear my glasses when I weigh myself because I can't see that far down. And it was somewhere between the 215 and the 220 mark. And I started at 271. So I'm going down just like zoom. I mean, it's happening. It's been quite drastic. It's not been easy at all. I'm not even going to lie to you if you're thinking about having this surgery. I know people follow me that's already had this surgery, and they give their input, and everybody's input is welcomed, and I like hearing everybody's opinion, but everybody is different, and everybody has their own story to tell, and it's been hard on me. I stay hungry. I want to eat all the time, but I can't.
Mine's been one of starvation. It's been horrible.
Maybe Gary can give you guys out there some pointers if your wife or girlfriend's going through this, because it's not easy, I know. But I'm hungry. I stay hungry. I have hunger pains.
That's one of the side effects. We've done a lot of reading on that. We found an answer the other day to help her a little bit. Those Gaviscon chewables. A lot of people said.
So I've been doing that. I've been trying little things, but even after I eat, I still I mean, I can be hungry and I can eat my whole 2 bites and still feel hungry. But it is what it is. I'm not giving in. I'm not quitting. I am a very strong-willed person, and if I want something, it's going to happen. So I'm still hanging in there as far as the diet goes, and when I'm not like overeating or anything like that. I did have an incident this past week where I did overfill my stomach, and I threw up everywhere, but it wasn't because I was hungry. It was because I got choked on a piece of shaved ham, and I kept drinking water trying to like move that on down, and I probably had 20 sips of water trying to clear my throat. And what ended up happening in the end is I had no warning sign, didn't feel like I was getting full, nothing. I was more focused on the fact that I was choking, and everything come up and spewed everywhere all over the kitchen. Gary was taking a nap. He missed that lovely scene, but Maggie witnessed it. So, and I thought, well, that was sexy.
There's a lot of food waste, too, that goes with it, because in the beginning, what you're allowed to eat, there's no one in the house really going to eat that. Here, Gary, have some yogurt. Gary don't eat yogurt. No, I eat meat and stuff.
Natalie is my little garbage disposal. Whatever I open and take one bite out of, she usually comes in and eats the rest of it. So that helps if you have kids.
But as of now, a month later, she's able to eat whatever we eat, so it's a lot better.
Yeah, it is. We went and ate Chinese yesterday. We went and ate the Chinese buffet, and I got to
She
eat.
bought the buffet. She ate 3 green beans and a mushroom and a piece of bread on a stick or whatever that is, and
just a tiny bite of the meat, and I ate 1 little tiny mushroom and 3 green beans. That was about this long, and I was full. And Gary hadn't even gotten his food yet, so I just
which
sit
is
there.
funny because she always gets on to me. Gary, you only chew your food 2 times. Well, I used to be in the Army. I just get it down and I'm gone. Well, Nelda's like the first one finished in 4 bites, and I'm sitting there eating, and the kids are eating, and the shoe was on the other foot for once.
Going out to eat is not fun anymore. I used to live to go out to eat, but now I hate it. I'm bored. I feel like I sit there and just watch everybody else. It's no fun. It's really not.
Well, that's what I used to do.
Shut up. Who said about you? You can still eat. But anyway, I was going to say
it's a
something
life-changing experience for the whole family, those of you that decide to do it.
Yeah.
I think I'm down to 220 pounds now, and I ain't weighed that in years.
I weigh less than Gary. First time ever. Ah! I know, that's most girls don't even have that to say, because, I don't know. We was flip-flopped there for quite some time, but I'm under him now. Okay. How much have I lost so far? I'm somewhere between the 40 and 50 pounds of, like I said earlier, my scales are
and
different.
that's in a month, guys.
From the doctors, and I'm not really sure, but yeah. Actually, January 24th was a month, so.
Hard as I could hit it before being a boy, I only lost like 20-some pounds in a month, so you've doubled the best.
But there's a lot of
done.
non-scale victories, too, that you wouldn't think about. I mean, and it's stupid stuff, too.
Yeah, she has no clothes.
I have no clothes. I'm wearing...
And every time I try to buy her clothes, she's like, I don't want clothes. I have to wait till I hit my next mark. Well, what are you going to wear until then? That's where I'm at. She's like, well, it's wasting money. I won't go to work but for 2 weeks. Well, you going to run around with your ass flapping in the wind for 2 weeks? I mean, go buy some pants.
I have pretty much. I mean, I've got a pair of jogging pants on right now that Gary had bought and didn't want.
When I was at, no, we bought them when I had my spleen took out.
Yeah, so I have those on right now, and they're too big. And but like I said, a lot of non-scale victories. Mainly it is in your clothes. But there's other little things too that I've noticed, like driving my vehicle. I know this sounds crazy, but I used to feel like I was on top of the steering wheel and the steering wheel was on my legs. Now, I mean, I could sit a child on my lap while I'm driving if I wanted to. Just
Which
little
where
things
she's
like
so
that.
short, when one of the kids are in a bind, when we're in the minivan, she can step out of her seat, walk around through the middle, go tend to the children, and come back. So
Yeah, I do. I do trail around the van while we're en route to try to pick up toys or food or whatever they drop or throw. When normally I'd just be like, you're just going to have to scream till we get to our destination. But little things like that. Even like shaving my legs is different because I felt like before, like I would shave my legs. It took me forever to shave one leg. Now it's like zoop, 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 and it's done.
Hey, you guys know I'm old school.
Crazy.
I wet shave. Right after her surgery, her legs turned into a brush thicket and she needed some help. So I break out my shaving brush and my soap and my straight razor and best leg shave she ever had.
He did.
Old
I sat
Dad
in the
come in-
bathtub and he
come in for the
straight
same.
razor to shave my legs. I was a little bit nervous, but I think I might have been high on pain pills still at that time, so I let it happen. Normally I probably wouldn't go for something like that, but whatever. Yeah. Bria says leggings and t-shirts. I'll tell you something about leggings. I despise leggings.
Well,
I don't
she's been
like
stealing
leggings
her
at all.
daughter's leggings.
I have, but I don't like them. I feel naked. I don't know. I don't like leggings. I'm a blue jean girl. I've always been. And I'm not talking about jeggings or stretch jeans either. I mean, I am old school. I like just regular jeans that don't stretch, that are boot cut, that I wore.
Bell bottom, elephant ear, flare leg, whatever it is you like to call them. That's her style.
Yeah, I did buy me a pair of those jeans from American Eagle because they're coming back in style and I'm going to wear them.
I wear tight jeans.
Yeah. You don't wear it. Gary's jeans are falling off of him too. He's losing weight too.
I used to wear tight jeans.
We feed off each other eating, but we haven't been lately because it just doesn't work that way anymore.
No comfort in food.
And I'll tell you something else too. I used to be like a big guzzler with drinks. Like if I'm cleaning house, vacuuming, whatever, you're hot, you're burning up, you're like, gosh, I'm thirsty, and you just want to get like chug a half bottle of water. Those days are over, and that's been really hard for me to get used to. You just take small sips. I know I've talked about that before, but you cannot do that because you will hurt yourself.
That's
if you
where
do
I can still get a whole bottle of water and squeeze it and drink it all in one drink.
And I'm jealous. I could never do that, but whatever. So, but Gary has been a good support system. I mean, we did.
She's worked the ass off, man. Gary built me this. Well, I'm sick too, you know. Gary built me this. Gary built me that.
You ain't sick.
Gary, I want these fancy oil lamps, tables refinished. I want a coffee table built. I want this bench out of a headboard thing at the foot of my bed. Gary built me a headboard. Gary, well, you know, she's been after me. She's the boss. Oh, today, Gary, I want a Serbian chef knife.
I did ask for that. The rest
You
of
asked
stuff,
for the rest of it.
I did not.
You showed me. She's lying. She shows me a picture, and then I go build it, and she's like, "Well, I didn't expect you to build it so fast." Well, if my woman tells me she wants something, I go make it happen. But anyhow, got to put a handle in it tomorrow. And this, by the way, started out as one of my father-in-law's concrete saw blades.
And now I have this super awesome knife that I've already cut up celery with, like a chef. Like.
If any of you guys ever watched that Yellow Teeth show, that's that knife he used on there when Elda's kind of addicted to how fast he chops things.
And it says, do you find yourself eating a lot of ice since your surgery? No.
No.
I can't even eat that much, so I have to be very particular. Like if I want something to eat, if I know we're having something for dinner and I want a bite or two of it, I have to not eat for like 4 hours. Therefore, my stomach is empty enough to where I can eat 1 or 2 bites of that. It's a planned thing throughout the day. Like when I first wake up in the morning, my breakfast, for example, is usually a boiled egg, but I just eat the white off of it because the yellow part gets me choked, and I can't eat the whole thing anyway.
Which is my favorite part, so I clean up on that.
I do good to eat the white off 1 boiled egg, but normally that's all I eat, and then I'll drink on a protein drink for 2 or 3 hours. It takes me to get it all down. And then for lunch, I don't know, the past couple of days I've ate like a little tiny bit of shaved ham with a little tiny bit of cheese on it and a little dot of ranch dressing
But you're talking about feeling guilty. I mean, she sits like a vulture and watches me eat, so I'm like...
I feel resentment in my heart for people that can eat now. Like, I see them eating, and I think, who do you think you are eating that food? You don't need that. Put that shit down. I do. I have felt that way a couple times about them eating. I'll just sit around and watch them eat and think to myself, you don't need all that food. You can survive without it. I'm living proof that you don't need all that food. But I have to watch what I say. But in a short amount of time, I gave up. Nicotine, alcohol, food. I mean, I had a total life change. And we probably argued more the past 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, than what we ever have since we've known each other. Just because I'm hangry and I don't like anybody that can eat.
I go outside and find me something to work on.
And I go looking for him.
Hey, don't you got something to work on? No shit, boy. We got something to talk about. I'm like, I ain't bothered you. I ain't done nothing. She's like,
oh, gosh.
But we all understand. Your whole family better be ready to support you if you go to do something like this, because it takes everybody.
Yeah, it is hard. It's tough. But enough about the whole surgery thing. If you have any questions, I'll try to get them back off the feed. I try to go back through the videos, but sometimes there's so many comments I lose track. And Facebook don't load them all. Like, I'll start looking, it just keeps repeating the same ones over. So don't think that I'm ignoring you or not seeing your comments.
I think it's mostly over internet.
No, it's like that when I go out too. But something else yes, and Gary has made me some stuff here lately, but I've been posting pictures on our Facebook. It's wintertime and he is back in the building mode. So I can't unhook the iPad to take it and show you anything because it's almost dead and we have it on charge and I don't know what the charge is, so it could die.
Oh, I wonder if you could use your phone and your iPad at the same time.
Yeah, the whole thing about, somebody just said something about taking sips of water. You can't drink 30 minutes before, 30 minutes after.
Well, it's tough, you know, when you're thirsty, you've got to swallow water your whole life. Try going from a swallower when you're sweating, burning up, and just going to...
Well, she's talking about when you're eating your meals.
Oh.
I can't do that. I have to eat less.
Well, I'm like her.
So I am able to drink while I eat because...
I eat my whole meal, and then I get a drink of water, but you...
I'm not able to do it. I've tried. I get choked. I can't do it. I cannot eat without drinking. So I have to take a little bite of food and a tiny sip of water. But I have found I have done more liquids than food since this surgery.
And she still stays dehydrated, guys. She really does.
Yeah, there's some days I only pee 1 or 2 times, and I'm like, I can't drink no. I'm trying to drink it, and I can't drink no more. It's hard, though. It really is. And I know this is TMI, but this is the truth. The whole constipation thing is no joke either. Literally. I don't care if you roll your eyes.
I can't believe you told them that.
I don't care. I don't care. I am miserable. Well, I'm not right now, but I have been.
That's my wife.
And today I overdosed on laxatives. I'm not even joking. This whole using the bathroom thing has put me in a whole different realm of pain and aggravation and stress. I never dreamed I'd be 41 years old and stressing about my next bowel movement.
I'll sneak and get a drink of whiskey. Renette'll sneak and get some Metamucil.
I don't Metamucil. It's milk of mag. It's mag citrate. It's biscotti. It's whatever I can get my hands on. I'm like a fiend for laxatives right now because I have gotten myself majorly constipated about twice. I finally shut him up. Well, had I known talking about pooping was going to shut him up, I would have done it a long time ago.
Girls don't do that.
Cindy was just about to ask about that. Yeah, everybody was saying, well, you're not eating that much, so you probably don't have to go. And
I never even knew girls pooped until now.
Well, wow. Okay, well. I'm speechless right now. You're so foolish, I swear. Savannah says Gary is so... I know, why is he uncomfortable? I'm the one that's been dying.
I'm the one that's been holding her while she's dying.
No, he has not either.
I got strong, capable hands, but they can't do a lot with this. It's been tough.
That has been the worst part because I listen to everybody saying, you probably don't have to go that bad, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
The best part's when she calls her mother. You would think her mother was my mother. She's old school, kind of backwoods ways like I am. You really would think she was my mom instead of yours.
Yeah, I call my mom.
You're like the all-American sweetheart, and Aunt Sandy's word for, Mama Sandy's word for sounding like me.
Yeah, my mom bought me this like giant thing of Miralax, and she's like, 1 capful a day, you'll go fine. I drank a capful a day for like 5 days in a row, and I called her and I was like, nothing is happening. Well, and she was like, what's probably the pain pills you've been taking where you had surgery? Woman, I ain't took a pain pill in over a month. It's not the pain pills. I'm dying. Something has happened. Half my bowels are dead.
Well, let's get away from this shit thing and talk about something funny.
What are we going to talk about?
Whatever you want.
Sorry.
What's your list of shenanigans say over there?
I've already talked about my lipstick. Yes, Phyllis said everybody poops Gary. And what is he talking about anyway? Guys are so, what? You know what? Guys are so blunt about stuff like that. Of course, I'm being blunt right now just because I'm talking about medical things and a surgery.
I don't think that's medical.
Medical. It's medical. It is. It's your health. It's medical. Shut up. Oh, gosh. I don't even know what to talk about now because you've upset me.
How about how boring the Super Bowl was?
No, because that's boring too. The Super Bowl was terrible, and that's why I don't watch football, because the Chapmanville Tigers would have done better in the Super Bowl today. Sorry, Tom Brady, or whatever your name is, with your model wife up in the stands. So,
you guys want to see something more exciting than the Super Bowl? I have a pack of 1988 Topps baseball cards never opened. I'm sure a lot of you remember chewing this chewing gum as a child. I'm about ready to look at these baseball cards and chew me some 31-year-old chewing gum.
I hope to God it wires your mouth shut. I hope your teeth stick together. Gary's a picker, by the way. If he sees somebody with an old garage, he'll pull into their driveway and be like, you got anything out there in that garage I might want to look at?
Oh, guys.
I shit you not. He doesn't care. He has no shame.
And that's where this came from. Old, broken chewing gum like we used to chew. 31 years